So I want to turn this space into a camper, but I don't really want to spend any money. At some point I'd like to make it really nice and build up cabinets and storage shelves and all kind of stuff, but right now I have pretty much everything I need to turn this thing into a simple, easy camper, and I really just want to get on the road and do some traveling. I didn't really want to just use this rubber mat as the only floor in there, so I did pick up this indoor-outdoor rug from Home Depot. I think it was 25 bucks. Much nicer. While I'm over here using the tiny house power for the shop vac and working on the truck, might as well give you guys a quick update on the tiny house. We recently started a large project. We're going to be building a shed off of the tiny house. You can see we've already got it framed out here, and we're going to be pouring a concrete slab and then framing it up and building it. Should be a huge upgrade over this little guy that I made last year. We're going to have a lot more storage space. We also added this large water tank. It's almost 1,800 gallons. Before we only had 550, so we basically tripled our water storage capacity. We're going to have rainwater catchment coming off of a slanted roof from the top of the shed and then into this rain barrel here. So that should allow us to harvest some extra rainwater. And then the biggest thing is that the shed is going to be freeze-proof. We're going to have it very well insulated. Everything here is 3 feet underground, all of our water lines. So hopefully that should prevent us from having any other issues like we had last year with water lines freezing going into the tiny house. The other thing is we really want to put a washer and maybe a propane dryer in this shed at some point in the future. Probably not right away, but right now we've got the tiny house rented out online. I will put a link in the description below if anyone is interested in coming out here and staying. And then Element Life members can also get an additional discount if they come out and stay with us. So but that being said, like, it's been pretty booked solid for the most part over the last couple of months, and that means that I've got fresh or dirty loads of sheets and of towels that I need to take into town to do laundry. And as it stands right now, I drive about an hour each way to do those loads of laundry, so that adds up in gasoline and the amount of time that it takes. For now, the goal is just to increase some storage space out here and make a freeze-proof shed so that our water lines don't freeze all winter. Let's get back to the build. So I guess the first step, and probably the most important thing, is getting a bed in here. I do have a trifold mattress left over from a couple of previous camper setups, so I think I'm just going to use that. It's really comfortable. I was thinking originally maybe I wanted to try to figure out a way to raise it up off the ground so I could get some storage underneath, but upon further consideration, I don't think I'd be able to sit up all the way in here if I were to raise the bed up. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sit up all the way with the mattress just on the floor. So let's get it in here and see what happens. Perfect. A couple inches of headroom. I don't think I could raise it up any more than this though. So even if I do an extensive build in the future, I'm just going to have to build cabinets up along the side and then just leave it on the floor just like this. One thing that I do like though, hopefully this works, let's see how it goes, is to use the trifold to set up a little backrest. And I can sit here, lounge, I don't know, watch something on my phone, maybe play some guitar. Simple, but it's pretty comfortable. Not too bad. Next step, power and refrigeration. Shannon actually picked up this refrigerator off of Amazon before she went on her camping trip in the Element a few months ago. By the way, I did notice that a lot of folks asked in the comments why I don't just use the Element instead of putting a bed in the back of this and using the truck for these future camping trips. I guess there's quite a few reasons for that. You know, it's a good question. I think probably the main reason, or at least one of the top ones, has to do with what's going on with the element right now. The best way to answer that is probably by showing you guys a picture, and I will warn you, if you are squeamish in any way, look away right now because this is really disgusting. This is a picture of the cabin air filter from a couple of days ago when Shannon took the element in to get an oil change in town. And yeah, that kind of grosses me out. The idea of sleeping in there with an ongoing rat and mouse problem just doesn't sit too well with me. And you know, like, we've detailed it, we've cleaned it, we've done a lot to the element, but even after doing that and after Shannon's camping trip, that's the issues that we're dealing with right now. On top of that, it's smaller, right? Like, I have more storage space in here, especially when you factor in the back seats. I can fit all of my things, my golf clubs, my surfing gear, whatever it may be. And then in addition to that, I also have much higher ground clearance. So this truck can go to a lot of places that the element can't go. I think the truck has a lot of benefits, so hopefully that answers your questions. I haven't actually measured this, but I want to see if this fridge will fit right next to the bed. That is really close. It actually fits better than I thought it was going to. I can open it all the way. It fits pretty nice. Before I brought it in here, I didn't think it was going to fit. And my backup plan was to actually just put it in the cab of the truck. I was going to build a little shelf and maybe put the power station underneath it, and then I could just keep it in there. But this will probably work better. Be more convenient to have it in here with me, so I can get a snack in the middle of the night or something. In terms of power, I do have a portable power station that I'm going to use for now, and then I might actually get a second one in the future as well, just to have two so that I can charge one while I'm driving and then have the other one running the fridge and switch them off. I do want to add solar at some point in the near future, and I actually have like panels that I can use. I could either take it off the element or we have an extra one that I could put on there. The only thing is that's going to involve me drilling holes in my brand new freshly sealed truck cap topper here, and I don't really want to do that yet. I'm not quite at that point. It is waterproof. It rained the other day, and I even went to the car wash at one point as well and sprayed it. No leaks, so it doesn't look the prettiest, but whatever I did definitely sealed it up. It's nice and dry in there. Yeah, the idea of just drilling holes in what I just finished working on just doesn't really sit well with me, so I'll make do without solar for the first trip. And it has these like T handles on it, but the guy I bought it from didn't have the keys anymore. I was wondering if it would be possible to have keys made for it so that I could lock the handles and the doors here, like the back door. I just called a locksmith in Albuquerque, and it sounds like they could probably do it. He seemed pretty confident that they could figure something out, so that'd be nice to have that added peace of mind to be able to actually lock these doors. The handles are in great shape, so I don't really want them to go to waste. We have a beautiful, clear night this evening. It's kind of rare for this time of year. A lot of time you get those evening rain showers and it just stays cloudy all night. It's perfect though. No moon. Great night to be out here. I know this video is technically a video about a simple DIY camper setup, but I also know that a lot of you guys like seeing this astrophotography stuff, so if you're not interested, just skip ahead a couple minutes. Try this with this red light here. I use the red light because it doesn't affect the camera, which is going behind me right now on 30-second intervals. I'm already getting started just trying to locate everything. Hopefully the weather cooperates though, the wind stays calm for at least a couple of hours, and I can enjoy this evening out here. I'm hoping to use this setup for some occasional stealth camping, and the only way that I'm going to feel comfortable doing that is if I can get these windows covered up. They are tinted, but it's not quite tinted enough where I wouldn't really have any privacy in here at night, so that is priority number one. Fortunately, I have a ton of leftover curtain fabric from the Hayes. We ordered way too much back when we did that, and Shannon had enough foresight to keep it. If it was left up to me, I probably would have got rid of it years ago. We'll see how long the adhesive Velcro strips hold up to the extremely high temperatures that we're having. I think it's like almost 104 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now, one of the hottest days of the year. So I guess if they can survive today, then they'll be able to survive a lot of things. I will keep an eye on it. I fully expect to be tinkering with this thing and upgrading it and making all kinds of changes over the next so many months. I'd say probably my biggest priority, like I said before, is adding a solar panel to the roof. I also more than likely want to add a vent fan as well. I think that would be really nice. Alright, pretty much all packed up and ready to go. I'm going to use this storage crate for food and snacks and maybe some cookware and stuff like that. Got a little power station with the fridge and just a bag for some clothes. Might try to squeeze my guitar in here as well, but that's pretty much the setup. Super simple, very low cost considering that I pretty much had all this stuff already. I think it'll work out pretty well. We are ready to go. Looking forward to it. I'm hoping to hit the road first thing tomorrow morning. Got a whole trip planned to explore all around the northeast part of New Mexico. A lot of places that I just really haven't had the time to explore up until this point. So really looking forward to it. I think I am actually going to bring a solar panel as well. I have that set. There's two 50-watt panels in series on the Element right now. And I realized that I can just take that off and then just slide it in the back seat of the truck here, and then I can pop it out and put it on the roof. It's heavy enough where it's not really going to blow over or go anywhere. Probably don't even have to drill a hole because there's a little bit of a gap right here that I could very easily just slide the wire right in when I'm using it and then put it away when I'm done. So that should help to keep the fridge going. I won't really have to think about it when I'm out doing hikes or exploring during the day, whatever it may be. Like I said though, I'm looking forward to getting back on the road and doing the van life again, at least for a little while. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Be sure to check out the new Element Life membership site linked below. Becoming a member grants you access to many benefits, including an interactive map of my favorite free camping and stealth camping spots from across the country, a growing recipe archive for quick, delicious, and easy meals, bonus videos each month, special discounts, and much more. Thanks again for watching.